Hey guys, so for my last lecture, I'm going to talk about fear, and specifically, I'm going to talk about certain things that people seem to be afraid of that really they don't need to. Like how people are afraid to trust and to love and to hope and to live. I really want to cover these because these are all things that I've personally faced, and I just want to show people that there's really no need to be afraid of any of them. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is trust. And a lot of people are afraid to trust, I think, because they're always afraid that people are going to hurt you. And this is how I was for the longest time. I thought that trust was believing that someone wouldn't hurt you. But my best friend, once I started to trust him, he told me that trust isn't believing people won't hurt you, because everybody is going to. But trust is believing that they'll make it up to you and be sorry and always be willing to come back and help you. And that really impacted me because I just went through life and I wouldn't trust people because I knew they'd hurt me. Because it's true, people will hurt you. But you can't be afraid to trust, because when you trust someone, they'll help you to see what you need to change in you, to grow and blossom and become a better person in general. So you can't be afraid to trust. The next thing I'm going to talk about is love. And a lot of people are afraid to love for the same reasons they're afraid to trust, They're afraid they're going to get hurt. But you can't be afraid to love because you never know what people are going through. There are people out there who are neglected and who need you. You can't be afraid to love because there are those people who, even if they'll hurt you in the end, you'll change their lives by being kind to them. We have to be kinder than necessary because everybody's fighting their own kind of battle, even if they don't wear their battle armor for everyone to see it. We have to love our family and friends and acquaintances, of course, but we also have to love our enemies. And I know it sounds really cliche, but think about it. If that one person that you absolutely hate, maybe the reason you hate them, and maybe the reason they're a jerk or whatever they did wrong to you, maybe it's because they're neglected, because they're not loved. And you have to be kind to them anyways, even if you hate their guts and you want them to die. You can't let them see that. You have to show them love, and you have to show them what it's like to be accepted and cared for, because you could be that one thing that saves their life or changes their life, and you never know the impact you're making on someone just by loving them. Alright, so topic number 3 is hope. And hope is something that I seem to give up on a lot because I'm kind of that person who something good will happen and then something way worse that cancels out anything good happens. Like, I don't know, my mom got married and then it just ended really bad, in a really bad divorce, and then we ended up not having a house for a while because we got kicked out, and I don't know, it was really bad for a while, but we have to believe that in the end, things are going to work out, whether or not it's how you want at the moment. Like, for example, if your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you, you can't give up on love, and you can't give up on relationships right there. You have to have a hope and belief that one day things are going to work out for you, and you'll figure things out. And if we can't believe that things are going to work out for us, so what can we believe in then? Why do we feel the need to have this sense of purpose if things aren't going to work out? It's kind of a natural thing. You have to believe things are going to work out, because if you're afraid of hope because you're afraid of being let down, then you have to overcome that, because hope is just, it's something you need to have in your life, or else life is going to seem pointless and hurtful, and you can't be afraid to hope when it's going to bring you such life, which is our next topic, life. It's something that a lot of people are afraid of. They're afraid to show who they are. They're afraid to be individual and unique, but we have to embrace who we are, because we all have those talents, and you can't let them shine if you're not yourself. And if you just listen to those people who push you down. I always thought I could sing. I thought I'd try out for Canadian Idol and be the next star. But my parents and the rest of my family and some of my friends always told me I couldn't. But then recently, a couple of my friends asked me to sing for them in a band. And that really impacted me, you know? It was something that I never believed I could do, and it was just so special to me. And you're living this life for you. So live with your talents. Live life who you are. People always tell me that I have to be more girly or more sporty or more mature but still act younger. And you can't please everybody, so live to make you happy. And just don't be afraid to show who you are. Don't lose your uniqueness. So, in conclusion, I pretty much just want to say that these fears, they're all a good thing too. They need to be overcome, but as you're overcoming them, they'll help you grow, they'll help you change, even if you don't see it. So take those chances and don't be afraid to shine or love or live life as yourself and not who people tell you to be. The essence of who we are is not formed from false conclusions of those who don't know you, but is something we create ourselves. So sure, be afraid, but don't be afraid to overcome those fears. And that's what's gonna just make your life so much better, because you're not going to be afraid to live or to trust those people or to love that person. You're going to change someone and you're going to change yourself. And that's something that you're going to want to be able to leave this world saying.